Well, for people working in Columbia, the average rent for an apartment here, more than $1,300 a month. Columbia's Affordable Housing Task Force was created to help bring those prices down. As News 19's Becky Buds reports, much work still needs to be done.
For residents Philip Price and Ryan Porter, finding an affordable apartment in Columbia was like finding a needle in a haystack.
Like everything, as soon as I needed it, just got filled up. And the only ones that were available were like super overpriced.
My friend who let me stay there, you know, his grandma owns his house and everything, and they're just letting me stay there. And that's the only thing I could find where I would, no official places would let me stay there.
Lila Sauls is the CEO of Homeless No More and a member of the city's Affordable Housing Task Force. She says this is the reality for many living in the capital city.
Average market rent for a one-bedroom is still over $1,000. We know that the waiting list for the Housing Authority is over 5,000.
The Affordable Housing Task Force has been meeting since May, but Sauls says more action won't come until a new housing needs report from SC Housing is released. The last one was released in 2019.
Now that we know what the needs are, how can we develop this housing throughout the city to meet these numbers?
Sauls adds the task force has formed advocacy and development committees to better focus their efforts. Even after a plan is in place, Sauls explains it will take years to see results.
It takes 18 to 24 months to develop 200 units of housing. Can a developer do more than one project at a time? That would be your long-term plan. That's going to take 10 to 15 years because you have to do it right.
A timeline Price and Porter say isn't quick enough.
People should not have to spend an arm and a leg just for the bare minimum.
Not going to change day to night, you know what I mean? It's going to have to come from up top.
Reporting in Columbia, Becky Buds, News 19 WLTX.
And taking a look now, a closer look at affordable housing. The most recent SC Housing Needs Assessment was released last year. It found hundreds of thousands of South Carolina residents struggled to find affordable housing. Nearly a quarter now of the state's renters considered severely cost burdened, meaning they spend at least half of their income on housing and on utilities. Overall, 31% or so of households simply could not make ends meet due to housing costs. Now, the average South Carolina renter cannot afford a basic two-bedroom apartment in 40 of the state's 46 counties, and nearly 13,000 K through 12 public school students don't have homes or a permanent residence.